I enjoy more of the freedom of my schedule. I have a 7-year-old, and we have a Lego table in my office, and he comes to work with me. And my office manager has a 13-year-old, and when he can't come to school, he comes into the office, and we have an office dog, and we have beer in the refrigerator. And so I just like building this environment where people want to come to work for us. And so I think the benefit for me is I see what we do for other people on a daily basis, and it feeds my soul. And then I get to be able to work from home if I want, or come into the office. Virginia is 92 years old. She's from Salt Lake City, and she is this little old lady, and she has Juanita who takes care of her. And she had a problem with her kitchen. And so going in and knowing Virginia's face and her name, and being able to help her with her home, like, that just fed my soul, not my bank account, but it fed me in a way that you don't get in another job, because I did that. I built this business, and I had the craftsman that could help her, and I was there and made sure that all along the way, even though we had some issues, that she was taken care of. And she took the time to ask about me, and I could just sit in her living room and ask her what was going on. And I remember it was Halloween, and she gave me a Halloween gift for my son, because she knew that I had a son and she was waiting for me when I came, and it was Halloween. So, like, that's the benefit you don't get from working for someone else.
I think you have to be willing to understand and be part of the franchise process. I think you have to, that's truly, I think, one of the key reasons why you get involved with the franchise. There's a proven model. So know that, don't try to reinvent the wheel, and trust it and believe in it and execute on it. And then I think the people. You're going to have to be really good at recruiting and hiring craftsmen and putting together a good office team and an office staff to run the business.
I think the most important thing is to just be open-minded and coachable. I'm usually not the smartest person in the room ever, but if you can be open-minded and take coaching, I think that is not so much a skill, but again, a commitment. Skills are helpful, but not everybody gets them or is born with them, and you can develop them. I think you need to learn some aspect of sales and negotiating. You're always selling in this business. When you're interviewing for craftsmen or you're selling a bathroom remodel, I think that's an important skill to learn. And there are great tools out there that don't require a lot of talent. They just require you to be able to read and take direction, and that goes back to being coachable and open-minded, and leaving old habits at the door, and just trusting the process. That was something my coach, when I came in, said a lot to me, and that stuck with me a lot. Just trust the process, be open. It doesn't mean you can't change it or you have to do it exactly how it's taught, but if you can't do that, you're gonna have a tough time.
Honestly, it's sticking in with it. It's listening to the home office team, being able to not only get your guys engaged, but to be able to take that constructive criticism from the office and have them help guide you. Even though you're an owner, you still need to be willing to take that guidance from the home office. Whether it's on a marketing piece, whether it's on an internet piece, or even a craftsman piece, you need to be able to still be willing to learn and grow. And that's what I've noticed about a lot of the franchisees, is that everybody is willing to learn and grow with Handyman Connection. I think that's why it's such a good fit for us.
Handyman Connection is going to need several different skills, but the main one is that you need to be, you need to have a good attitude as a troubleshooter. Because when you're when you're the owner, franchisee owner now, and it doesn't matter which franchise you own, you get to wear a lot of hats. So I always tell people you're going to be the IT person, you're going to be the accountant, you're going to be the HR, you're going to be the owner, you're going to be the counselor, and you get to wear a lot of hats. And that's just part of owning a small business. And if you don't come in with that type of aptitude and attitude, chances is, you're going to struggle out any type of business you have. I don't think it's just Handyman Connection, but it's a business as a whole, because, you can't just say, hey, I need to call the computer guy, because you need to try to troubleshoot it to keep your business going.
You need to be nimble. You need to be
quick on your feet, work with what you have. You need to be financially diligent. You're dealing with a high transaction, high volume business, and you do need to keep an eye on what is happening in your business. This is not by any means, especially rolling it out initially, a absentee owner business. You need to be actively involved. If you want to be successful with Handyman Connection, you have to make the commitment that you're going to be involved in the business on a daily basis for the first couple of years. After that, there's a possibility to sort of take a step back and put a general manager in place. But when you're rolling out the business, you have to be actively involved.
A key skill is just definitely knowing your business, definitely working your numbers, but also building relationships with vendors and craftsmen and homeowners. I think that's what's made us successful. We have over 52% repeat business in Edmonton after 23 years, and so we can rely on our homeowners who rely on us to take care of their projects for them.
She's a people person and I'm more operations. I like to analyze the numbers and see the systems and implement all the systems.
And I like the customer service aspect of it. I love talking to our customers, having and building relationships with our craftsmen.
A good skill to have for a Handyman Connection franchisee is hard work and ethics. It does take a lot of time and a lot of hard work, and being ethical will provide customer satisfaction and repeat customers.
Being able to work with people, have enough empathy, but also be firm enough. And the most important skill is to be able to separate personal and business. What that means to me is it's all business. I take nothing personally. So when I go and actually meet with my family, friends, I'm relaxed. I don't take business with me. And to me, that's one of the very important things in being a business owner.